Brewers spring training game 7, the Brewers win 5-1 against the Rangers. Aaron Ashby with the win, Kumar Rocker with the loss, and Tate Cooner with the save. Kumar Rocker would take the mound for the Rangers in the top of the first. He'd get the first out to Brandon Lockridge, and then he'd give up a double to Tyler Black. He'd get a fly out to Gary Sanchez and a pop out to David Hamilton to end out the top of the first. Aaron Ashby's bottom of the first would be 2 groundouts, 2 singles, and then a groundout by Danny Jansen to end out the bottom of the first. Top of the second, Eddie Leonard and Luis Lara would hit back-to-back singles. Then Luis Lara would be caught stealing, and then after that, it'd be practically 1-2-3, but it's not really 1-2-3. Anyways, we're moving on to the bottom of the second. Josh Smith would hit a single. Ezekiel Duran would get walked, and then Mark Canha would ground into a double play to end out the bottom of the second. Top of the third, Dylan O'Reilly would be the first out, and then Brandon Lockridge would be hit by a pitch. Back-to-back singles by Tyler Black and Gary Sanchez would make it 1-0 Brewers. David Hamilton would be out number 2. Still in the top of the third, Anthony Hoopy Tui Onitoa would enter the game for the Rangers. He'd give a walk to Eddie Leonard, another walk to Luis Lara, making it 2-0, and then Jefferson Carroll would be out number 3. Bottom of the third, DL Hall's inning will go with a groundout to Cooper Johnson. Sam Hagerty would hit a single, Wyatt Langford will get walked, and then the final 2 outs would be a Corey Seager strikeout and a Jake Berger lineout. Top of the fourth, Cole Winn would enter the game for the Rangers. He'd give up a single to Cooper Pratt, and then he'd get the first out to Dylan O'Reilly. Brandon Lockridge would hit a single, then a 2 RBI triple by Tyler Black would make it 4-0. Gary Sanchez and David Hamilton would strike out back-to-back to end out the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, Danny Jansen would lead it off with a single. Josh Smith would be the first out, and then an RBI single by Ezekiel Duran will make it 4-1. And then Mark Canha and Cooper Johnson would be the final 2 outs of the inning. Top of the fifth, the Brewers would go 1-2-3. Bottom of the fifth, Grant Anderson would enter the game for the Brewers, and he would throw 1-2-3. Top of the sixth, Gavin Collier would enter the game for the Rangers. He'd throw a practical 1-2-3, except for a Brandon Lockridge walk. Bottom of the sixth, Craig Yoho would enter the game for the Brewers. He'd get the first 2 outs, and then he'd give up a walk to Josh Smith. Kyber Rodriguez would hit a single, then Jake Snyder would be the final out. Eric Loomis would enter the game for the Rangers, and he would throw 1-2-3. Bottom of the seventh, Jacob Waguespack would enter the game for the Brewers, and he would throw 1-2-3. David DeVallo would enter the game for the Rangers. He'd strike out Andrew Fisher, give a back-to-back singles to Ramon Rodriguez and Blake Burke, and then Daniel Dickinson would ground into a double play to be out number 3. He has not made a professional at-bat yet. Why do you have him in big league camp? Do you really have that much faith in him to put him in big league camp 6 months out of college? My friend Tate Cooner would enter the game for the Brewers, and he would throw 1-2-3. Top of the ninth, Desan Brown would lead off with a walk, and then Jordan Adams would be out number 1. Brock Wilkin would get walked, and then an RBI single by Luis Castillo would make it 5-1. Still in the top of the ninth, Austin Bergner would enter the game for the Rangers, and you get the final 2 outs via strikeouts. Bottom of the ninth, Franier Chavez would lead it off with a single. And then after that, the Rangers would go 1-2-3 to end out Game 7. Alright, so the Brewers win 5-1. The record in spring training is now 3-4, and the Brewers' respective hitter of the game goes to Tyler Black for getting 3 hits out of 4 at-bats, and then the pitcher of the game goes to Tate Cooner, pitching 2 innings with 4 strikeouts. That is the most strikeouts in a game that a Brewers had in spring training thus far.